Category 5 Tropical Cyclone Winston made landfall in Fiji on the 20th of February 2016. Experts call it the strongest storm to ever form in the southern Pacific. The government of Fiji declared a state of natural disaster and identified priority locations for immediate humanitarian and emergency employment support. Major priorities include shelter, food security, health and education. Agriculture is the highest national employer by sector and occupation, and the ministry has estimated losses of over 208 million, with 44,500 farmers affected. A community-based emergency employment program was proposed to the government. It was agreed to focus the pilot program on the villages of Naimbita, Manu, Nambolini in the Tekina of Nailenga in Wainibuka. These villages fall on Priority Area 7, the highest on Fiji's main island, Viti Levu. The immediate objective of the CBEE will be to support food security and loss of income through a social protection lens. A joint ILO, MEPIR and MOA assessment was undertaken in the three villages. A community agreement was negotiated with community leaders to determine the scope of the program. 30 villages were registered in each village, and tools were provided to clear affected farmland and commence replanting. The villages were also supplied with vegetable seeds, dala tops and organic fertilizer, and were paid a weekly wage. Daily supervision and attendance of the workers was the responsibility of the village headman. The program was expanded to be more socially inclusive and had an OSH and child labor component and social security intervention. Existing FNPF members in these three villages were encouraged to resume their voluntary contribution. A total of 69 villages were registered by FNPF to become voluntary members. Over 150 were registered by FERCA for joint membership ID cards. This initiative was the first for the two organizations and will be replicated in other villages within the district. A joint fee of $50 for both new and existing members was paid by the project. 9 villages from the three communities have been recruited by the National Employment Center, NAC, to be part of an overseas seasonal workers program. 3 months later, villages were harvesting their produce and began selling them from the makeshift roadside stalls. Crops were thriving and community members were motivated to work together even after the conclusion of this project. Monthly visits will be carried out by the MOA to monitor progress and provide technical advice. During the second phase of the project, funding and technical assistance will be provided for 1. The reconstruction of 9 cyclone-proof roadside markets, and 2. Training on on-start and improve your business tailored to farming. The resilience of these villages were boosted by the support of the CBEE project.